Prayer. When you hear the word prayer, what comes to your mind? Is it something that you believe God listens to? Or is it something that you just do routinely and just do it just because you were taught to? You know, a lot of times when people say, I'll be praying for you, you can see in their eyes or in their face, it's like, yeah, I'll be praying for you, but like, they just say it to make you feel comforted, but when they get home, they totally forget, and they don't do it. You know somebody who's going to pray by the way they act, or the way they talk. You know if they really do care. If they are praying for you, man, is that a blessing. So many times we look at people and we go, ah, man, I can't stand you, or I don't like you, or why is that person doing that to me, or just things that we really need to take to the Lord in prayer. Praying is something I love to do. I just love sitting in my room or sitting at a gate, which I've been doing this week, just praying. Telling my God what's wrong in my life. It's not like he doesn't know. Man, just to tell him and to know that he's listening, it's awesome. I've asked people to ask me to pray for them, and I'm like, yes. I mean, I'm glad. I want to pray for you. I want to pray for you. I mean, and if it's really personal and you want to talk to somebody, talk to me. That's what I'm here for. I'm not here to just live in life and say, what can you not? I'm here for God. Like, I'm here to help people know who God is more and more. And that's my passion. So when I say, I want to pray for you, I mean it. I'm not saying it just to make you feel better or make you feel good inside. I mean it. I'll pray for you. My favorite verse on prayer is in John 17, because they're talking about different prayer. When Jesus prays for himself, then for his disciples, and then for all believers. And I love that in chapter 17, verses 20 through 25, where it's talking about Jesus praying for us. Man, is that awesome. Jesus is praying for us even before we even knew about him. You understand that? Like, a long time ago, Jesus sat praying for us. I don't know how that doesn't wow you. Like, that to me is incredible. He loves us that much. He knows that we're going to have struggles and we're going to have pains. He knows. And he prays for unity in the body. A unity that sticks together and doesn't go up all the way. I love it in when he prays for his disciples. Like, Jesus prays that, here, let me see, chapter 15. My prayer is not that you take them out of the world, but that you protect them from the evil one. Jesus knows that we're going to have struggles. You know, Jesus knows that we're going to be in this world and we're not going to like a lot of things. But he also knows that we're not going to be taken out of the world right away. He knows that we have to live this life. He prays that God protects us. How big is that? How awesome is that? A couple friends of mine are going on mission trips, you know? And I love to hear when they're going on mission trips, like, yes, you're doing God's work. It's awesome, you know? It's awesome. And so when I say, hey, I'm praying for you when you're gone, I mean it. Because it's not always easy to go on mission trips. It's very difficult sometimes. Scary. Sometimes annoying, you know? When we pray and we believe, I mean truly believe, no doubting, that God will protect them. That God will protect them. Now, if something was to happen, and they were to be taken home to the Lord, isn't that still protecting them? They're taking them back to the ultimate home to see their Father. I don't know. I just love prayer. I just love talking to God, getting His Word and see what He has to say to me. Last night we were sitting out on this little bridge they have, and me, Kyle, and Angela, a couple of my friends, were sitting out just watching the stars, you know? And this idea came up, like, God is so awesome. So like, what would happen if he didn't make those stars? You know? Like, wouldn't the sky be dull? But he made it for us. Like, everything around us was made in a loving way towards us. Everything. And too many times we take advantage of what God has created for us to look at and to beautify in. And too many times when we pray, we don't believe that it can happen. A lot of times we're like, I'm going to pray this and maybe it'll happen. Hopefully it does. We'll see. God knows what's going to happen. And when you pray to him, he'll take care of it. Too much times we doubt that anything is possible for the Lord. My simple summing enough is God knows what's going to happen. God knows what's going to happen in your life and the future that you can't see, that we worry about so much. Just talk to God. Tell him what's on your heart. Tell him how you feel. And he will listen because he loves you.